Hello,
Hi.
welcome to the Material Girl podcast.
How are you?
I pressed it.
I know, but I'm checking. This microphone's working because sometimes the wire comes loose.
Oh.
Take my specs off.
I'm fine, thanks.
Try to leave my contact lenses out of my eyes for as long as possible because I've got a gig the night.
Have
It's
you
in
where?
Edinburgh.
Oh, in Edinburgh, right.
Aye, so.
I've got excited at the thought that we might have been gigging together.
Oh, where are you gigging?
I'm gigging for Josie at that Square Park coffee
We
place.
could have been gigging together, but
Said, are you doing Whiplash?
I'm doing.
You asked me to do Whiplash
Aye.
last night.
We're getting the same.
Well, I picked that. Well, I had already said that to Josie.
Well, I had already said it to Whiplash.
Weird. That's strange.
So maybe I think somebody else did drop it to Whiplash.
Aye,
Because they've
somebody must
moved
have.
me. Sorry,
'Cause
if you
Eva.
Whiplash's in the stand and it's like this new night they're doing, and it's for like comedians who want to try new material for the whips for the fringe.
I'm pure naming people. But I got an email last night saying, "Do you want to do this tomorrow?"
Aye,
And I was like,
because
"Oh, sorry, I'm
They
already
moved
gigging."
whoever was supposed to be opening has dropped out.
Right.
So they've moved me now. But
Alright, so they've probably offered me your old spot.
aye. That would have been good enough, having a
know,
pal for
going together.
Edinburgh.
Oh,
Tell Josie that
didn't
you need
know.
to become be my emotional support passenger.
sorry. Josie, I need to be an emotional support passenger. And I need to do 10 to 20 minutes at the stand tonight instead.
Actually, I would be the passenger because you like to drive.
I'll be the driver, aye.
Amanda prefers to drive.
Because I feel sick if I'm a passenger. Well, if
Aye.
I'm sitting in the front, it's kind of alright. But actually, I just prefer to drive and then I don't feel sick at all. It's weird.
Do you get like pure travel sickness?
See if I'm in the back of a car. Bleh.
Really?
Aye. See if I'm in an Uber. Like,
what
I
about
get
other vehicles and like what about
trains.
trains?
It depends. I don't like to sit backwards. It can make me feel a wee bit queasy.
What about planes?
No. Weirdly. No, really.
Right.
Anything that's like, I don't know. It's weird.
I don't get travel sickness. What about like roller coasters and all that?
No. I think you're
So-
going so fast that it's
Waltzers.
something about the kind of emotion. Waltzers, aye.
Aye.
Big time. Waltzers are, and I used to love a waltzer when I was wee, and Ethan loves a waltzer, and he always wants to go on waltzers. And honestly, I do it, but I feel sick at the thought of it. I feel sick on it, and then I feel sick for 2 hours after I come off.
Aye.
Like it's just so like,
Waltzers are
oh my stomach
famously-
actually is turning thinking about it.
Can you get like something where you get that permanently? If you
like-
get like a motion sickness, it can like knock off something in your ear or
Aye,
something,
it's like vertigo.
and then you're pure walking about like seasick, sea
Oh,
legs.
what's that called? Labyrinthitis.
Was it?
Aye. It's when you're hanging your ears off and it actually makes you vomit and stuff.
Aye, people get it when they come off ships.
I've not had that. I've had a couple of vertigo attacks, so which are horrible, but they don't last long.
Talking of vertigo attacks, we went to Go Ape.
We did. We did. We actually did.
Amanda got me a surprise for my birthday, and it was Go Ape. I've always wanted to go to Go Ape, and I don't think I've ever mentioned it to you.
I don't think so,
Um,
but you're always just like, do you want to go kayaking? Saying mad things like that, and I'm like, no. So I thought, what could we do that she might actually like? And then I booked Go Ape. And
what made you think of Go Ape?
I just thought,
Did you see it somewhere?
No, I knew that it existed, and I thought, right, it's outdoors. I thought I wanted to do something that's outdoors, and we're out, and that's just a nice thing to do.
It was pushing it in.
It was absolutely. I was like this at the end, but it was still fun.
It was fun.
I thought I want to be outdoors. I want to be something nice, kind of adventurous, fun, and outdoorsy. And I just thought, right, we'll try Go Ape, and I booked the treetop challenge, and I'm terrified of heights.
Also, different things you can book.
I think so. I think you can just do the zip lines or something.
Oh, right. Treetop challenge was quite physical, but surprisingly, I'm not that sore. My neck was a bit sore, and that was it.
My arms, like, they're alright. Oh, still kind of sore. See, driving on Sunday, I was pure, like, see, trying to change gears, pure sore.
You know, you've done off it.
I did enough. I didn't do the big giant, scary one.
Aye, but that was just enjoying the zip line ride.
The zip lines were. I did enjoy the zip lines. They were terrifying, but there was something really fun about them. I think because you knew you were going to land on the ground.
Aye,
Like you were getting down.
It was good. And I was surprisingly no scared.
I think.
Right. What happened was when I was like early 20s, I went to, I think it was Braehead, where you get the assault course on the roof.
Oh,
At the shopping centre.
That's really.
Is that still there?
Aye.
And I was never scared of heights. And me and my sister went. I don't know why we went. And I got on the thing and then just froze and started grating. Like, not even grating, just like tears started falling. Because I was so terrified.
Aye.
And then somebody had to come and pull me around the whole thing.
That's horrible.
And I was never scared of heights. So I don't... my dad had just no long died, so I think I was traumatised or something, I don't know. And then... so I didn't... That's the first time I've done anything pure high up since then. I didn't know if I was going to be scared, and I wasn't until the very end when we were up really high.
Really high.
Aye.
I had to come down for that one. So it was kind of similar what happened to me. I was never scared of heights. Like when I was younger, I went up the top of the Eiffel Tower and all that. Didn't even like bat an eyelid. Was just like, right, fine. And then I remember having a conversation where it was like my ex-boyfriend's brother-in-law at the time, and he said, he said he was never scared of heights till he told somebody he wasn't scared of heights. Then next time he was up high, he was scared. And I was like to him, that's so weird. Then a few months later, me and that boyfriend went to Paris. We went to the first floor of the Eiffel Tower, and I was like, we need to get down. No. And I was so scared I couldn't wait on the lift. I ran down all the stairs in the Eiffel Tower.
It's like just planting a seed.
Aye, I don't know why. And
Weird.
ever since then, I knew it's like a pure physical reaction I get.
See, I had a
Like
physical reaction when I was in Braehead, but as I say, I'm not really scared of anything anymore. And like, I was just pure, when am I going to get scared? Why I get scared?
I know.
And then eventually at the end,
that as well, because I thought, well, maybe that'll give us we're feeling a bit D, didn't we? Do you know what I mean? I thought
the end when I was climbing up and it was like, I kind of got stuck on something and I had to go back. That scared me because I started to like no trust the harness.
It's crazy. They show you the safety demonstration and then they say, no, it's up to you. If you don't think you can keep yourself safe, do not go in there. And you're just like, all right.
They just let you sign a waiver and basically they really don't care if you live or die.
They really don't. Nobody's like even going about check. Like nobody's like, are you all right there? Like you're
clipping and unclipping things. They don't know if you're pissed either. You could be pissed. They should make you do a breathalyzer test before it.
Well, I was talking to a lassie on Sunday at Material Girl, and she did it high, and she nearly did one of the gorilla swings, and she wasn't clipped on.
Aye, that's what I'm saying.
And I was like, that's insane.
That is, but I could see how that could happen, or like a fucking stupid stag do or something. Book it as their activity, and then maybe they're drunk the night before. Or
I don't know. It's just crazy how.
I wonder. Before we went, I googled it and found a woman that had died.
I googled it after that, and that was in like Idaho or something.
I know, but it's all the same thing.
And she hadn't clipped her cell phone, and she just tried to zip line.
You know what's funny about the article was just pure.
They fell 40 feet.
Is that no?
I mean, it's high, but like, it's not like there's much higher points at the thing.
Well, in the article, everybody was just pure. Oh, she basically ticked off her bucket list, and that was good and all that. I'm like, how much did they pay you to just like know?
She ticked it off her bucket list. She kicked the bucket.
I know.
The
bucket list. I want to kick the bucket.
Kicking the bucket.
Maybe she was just people do that underwater, don't they? Like when they're scuba diving, take off their masks and just because they're pure happy.
That's crazy.
I know.
It was scary how you just and like I would clip myself on and I'd be like, right, I've done what they said, but I'm not sure if I jump off here I'm not going to fall and die. Do you know what I mean? That last
you start to second guess yourself. Have I clipped it on the right place?
I was the last zip line. If you've not been, like, there's a last final zip line that takes you back to the start and it's so high. Like, how high up was that?
It
when
was
you're-
high.
It was so high. So you climb up two flares of like a big tower to actually get onto the zip line, and then the zip line's really high above the trees and the ground. Like, it's so bloody high. The lassie in front of me was like, I think I was anxious anyway, but she was also an anxious person. And I could hear her saying to like her boyfriend the other side, she was like, I feel sick. She was like, I feel sick because I'm just standing here. Because remember, they were like waiting for somebody had got stuck. Somebody hadn't
Aye.
made it. No, there was a radio call came through, and the person at the bottom saying they were like 2 minutes because somebody hasn't made it. We were pure,
What do you mean?
What do you
They've
mean?
made it?
We don't made it. But they'd got like stuck on the line. They were a wee skinny person, and they had their weight hadn't carried them the whole way of the zip line. And the lassie in front of me was like, oh, I just feel sick. She was like, let's just go. But then I got to the top of the stairs, and I was just like, oh no, man. And then we had to wait. There was like another wee guy at your side. Let him
Aye.
go. It's the waiting. It was the waiting on the platforms. That was the worst thing about it.
No,
for
that
me.
just bored me.
No, that was the scariest thing for me. The stoning still. I know it
And
sounds
I
mad.
was actually trying to scare myself when I was waiting. Like, I was pure walking right up to the edge. Like, I mean, I felt if I'd have fell, it'd have been alright. But I was just like trying to like pure psychologically scare myself, and it just wasn't happening.
No, I was psychologically scared without doing that. I was pure. And my right horn was pure sore because that's the one that was gripping onto all the fucking like wires and all that.
It wasn't that scary, but
For me, it was. You don't understand how big a deal that was for me. Even did the first. Remember the state of me doing the first one? It wasn't. It was like no, it was high, but it wasn't that high up. And I was like, I can't do that one. And then I did it, and I was like, right. So to do another one after that, like even higher, was honestly a miracle. Don't know how I did it. And then the zip lines were fun. It
I'm
was
actually
fun.
quite glad it was quite cold in Pishington because it's roasting now, and I think that'd have been horrible.
Oh,
Like
no.
pure sweating.
Pure roasting eye, that like harness on.
Aye, fuck that.
That big full body. Susan had that big full body harness on because she had a jacket on, that big long jacket. So I was
Aye.
like, why does she get to be safer than me? But it was fun.
Yeah, I need to think of something cool for you to do on your
No,
birthday.
you don't, and please don't do it like that. I'm happy to just.
What are you scared of? What else are you scared
I'm scared.
of?
What was I scared of?
Although I should pick something I'm scared of.
Aye, like what?
Spiders, a big spider sanctuary. But I'm not scared of normal spiders. I think I
Spider
would still be
sanctuary.
scared of like spiders. Aye.
Right, we'll go to the spider house.
Is there a spider house?
Don't think so.
Well,
Why
it's
don't-
pure delightful out there, guys. It's really, really sunny.
it's
So
23
we're not
degrees.
doing a long podcast, alright?
We want to get back out there. I'm actually exhausted. Let me see how many
Oh,
steps
what
I've
have
done
you
today.
been doing today? Because we haven't really spoke.
I got up and I went. I've done nearly 13,000 steps today.
Cool.
I got up and then I drove out to Govan,
Mm-hmm.
parked the car there, then walked to the bridge into the West End through Kelvin Grove Park. Blah blah blah. Oh my
Aye.
god, there was like a dead rat on the path. Like this, the pure nice bit of the gardens at Kelvin Grove Park where the wee benches are. There was like a pure dead rat squashed on the path, and I was like, eh. And then we went a bit further along. We're like, let's sit on this bench and have some water because it was roasting. It was me and Stephen, and then there was like these two lassies went by, and one of them had like a cat and a pram. The cat was like, it was just the cutest cat I've ever seen. It was like
Cat in a pram. I've saw dogs in a
a
pram, but
big
never
giant
cats.
cat. It was like, I don't know what kind of breed it was. I'd need to like look it up.
Why
Had the
was it in
cutest
a
wee
pram?
round
Was it old
face.
or was it just
I really don't know.
chilling?
And then I think it was just chilling. It was literally just pure chilling. And then it was a massive, big, fluffy tail. Then they had 3 wee white dogs. One was like a wee tiny white Pomeranian, and they were going along the path. And I was like, that dog's going to pick up that rat. Like, they're not going to notice that. And then they did. The dog started to try and pick it up. And the woman, lassie, pure kicked her dog. Like, obviously to try and get it away from the rat. But I was pure, she just pure volleyed the wee dog.
Did she actually volley it?
No, pure, but like, she kicked it. She kicked it hard. And obviously she didn't want it to pick up a rat, but I was pure, fuck's sake.
I know, man. It's only going
Should
with
be
its
relieved then.
instincts.
I know, I would pick up a rat if I was a dog. It was a pure shame. And there's this wee squirrel in Kelvin.
Because she probably didn't want to wrestle it out of his mouth.
I know, imagine.
Aye.
You don't want to touch it. You would probably.
Just get a stick.
But then it's got rat germs all in its mouth. Do you know what I mean? Like, has it?
I think
rat
dogs
do
be
it.
fine. Be fine.
There's a squirrel in Kelvin Grove Park that's only got like a wee tiny tail.
How do you know?
Because I've seen it last time I was there with my pal Danielle like months ago, and I was obsessed with it because when it was running, it looked like a wee rabbit because it only had this wee stubby a tail. It was so cute.
It's obviously been in some horrific
I
accident.
know. And I was telling Stephen about it the last time, and then I saw it. I was like, that's it! I was pure buzzing. He was like, I've literally never seen you excited about anything.
That is
than
exciting.
But I was pure, but it's still here. Like I was honestly pure buzzing. Like, see, because I told him about it, and I was just
Aye.
like, see,
Aww. Poor
see,
wee
I told this to
squirrel.
it. It
I
was
wonder
so
if the
cute.
other squirrels like reject it 'cause it's different,
I know.
or like if it's got any pals actually.
My hair's all falling out my bubble and everything.
How sociable are squirrels
I
actually?
don't really know, actually.
'Cause they kind of just cut about themselves, don't they?
I bet there's always loads of them about.
Time to Google.
But they'll
something.
never like.
I've not got my phone.
But it does, if you know that bit in Family Guy where it's like, if you watch a squirrel, if you watch a squirrel long enough, you will either see it rape or be raped.
Oh, aye, 'cause they are rapists, aren't they? Aye, because I remember
Pure rape.
thinking if I did see a squirrel getting caught with a dog once, but I tried to console myself with
That was a
that it was a
rapist
rapist.
squirrel.
Aye.
So
Are squirrels sociable though? Squirrels.
are squirrels rapey?
There's a guy on TikTok that pure.
Love squirrels?
Aye, have you seen him?
No.
Are squirrels sociable? When they're not raping. Primarily, they're solitary.
There you go.
Red and grey squirrels are solitary for the majority of their lives. Oh, poor wee squirrels. Do squirrels get attached to one person? Yes, this is perfectly normal as a squirrel starts to grow up. What is a squirrel's worst enemy?
What is it?
Predatory birds, foxes, coyotes, bobcats.
Coyotes and bobcats. They right up that fucking Kelvin Grove Park.
Owls.
Owls.
I always forget. Owls are like carnivores, aren't they?
They're pure eye. They pure eat mice and rabbits and shit.
Aye, I always forget that about owls. Actually,
They're actually terrifying.
they actually you can get big giant squirrels, big giant owls. Have you seen them?
Was it no you I was saying have you been to the owl sanctuary?
I actually did speak about the fucking owl sanctuary the last time and all.
Did we?
So I'm wondering if they listens to this. Honestly,
The owls, some size of the owls in that owl sanctuary, you're like, oh, I'd honestly would shit my pants if I saw you in the wild.
aye,
Scary.
big giant ones.
I
I've got
know.
a migraine.
Have you?
Aye.
Oh, no, do you think it's
Here.
because you've not got your sunglasses on? Yeah.
No.
Sunglasses? Your contact lenses in?
No.
That's one of the visual ones.
No, it's no one of them because you're no sore. It's behind my eye and it's been there for like 2 days. It's doing my fucking nothing. It's quite mild, you know.
Have you
It's like
taken it?
I just popping painkillers.
I'm pure stuffy today.
Amanda.
I'm so sorry about this.
Probably some perverts that like sniffing and that.
There's nothing in my nose though, that's the thing. It's literally just like one pure stuffy nostril. But
Aye.
anyway, I went a big walk to the park, then went to Brell for lunch.
Where's Braille again?
It's in Ashton Lane.
Is it nice?
Aye.
I don't think you're sounding too
I got
convincing.
mussels. It's just expensive though. It was like 60.
What made you go to Braille?
Because they've got a nice outdoor bit
Oh.
and stuff like that, and we thought it was to be a nice day.
Right.
And the food was nice. Was nice. But
I mean, you think you can get mussels in like Asda for fucking
Aye. I think it
It's-
was 22 quid for mussels and chips.
fuck off.
No. And then
There's not even anything in mussels.
I got a mocktail and it was a £5 and it was basically just a soda water with mint and cucumber in it, and I was like, that's hilarious. I've just paid
This
a
is-
£5 for soda water.
This is the thing about going out, innit?
Aye.
See, when I go out for food, I want to have something that I couldn't make myself.
Aye. Well, I don't think I could make these myself. I would never make
could.
mussels in the house.
It's easy, you can microwave them.
Oh, I wouldn't trust that.
No, it's just like if you never got the packs of mussels out of,
I know what you're talking about. No, I've never.
they're pure nice.
Are they?
Aye.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Right, I'm gonna try them this year.
And they're like £3 or something.
Oh, fuck off.
I know.
To be fair, you do get a big giant pot, and you get nice soda bread with it, chips and garlic aioli, like buttery dip.
I know, but if I'm gonna, that's the reason I either like to go for like Japanese, Indian, or
Something you canna
Chinese.
cook better,
Something you just can't really recreate.
I know.
Especially Indian. I'd say Indian. I always feel like they've got the big clay ovens and all that, so it always just tastes pure beautiful.
Aye.
I'm pure hungry actually.
Are you?
Aye.
What have you had to eat?
A yogurt with strawberries and nuts.
That's what I had for breakfast. No nuts, I had chia seeds. But a yogurt with strawberries.
Is chia seeds good for you?
Yeah, they're quite high in calories, so you only have to take a wee tiny sprinkle.
Aye. But like, they must be nutritious.
Aye. Good, they're supposed to have like healthy fats in them.
Aye.
Who knows, right?
I've been eating shite.
I've actually been really good. Well, I had a Mars
Actually
ice cream.
pure starving.
I
Do you
had-
ever get that? Like you don't even
Aye,
realise you're
and then you're
hungry?
like, oh,
21 minutes. 21 seconds.
soon you can eat.
21 seconds.
I went to we got an ice cream as well and walked back down Byers Road back out of Govan.
Such cliches.
I know, it was nice.
Oh my god, if I see one more guy with his fucking top off, I'm gonna scream. Just the confidence that they have
I know.
outrages me. A lassie could never. Just the confidence of these old
But
guys.
even if she did have the confidence, she would get arrested.
Exactly, but I'm
That's-
not even talking about like even if she wasn't to get her nipples out, just the pure confidence of these old guys, like with their fucking nipples hanging out.
I'm so used to it because that guy did my bit, man. He's always got his tap off. You
Aye.
should see him there. He's fucking.
There's just something that pure repulses me about it. It's like there's not so much if it's like a younger guy, but an old man. It's so uncouth. Like there are old bald men sitting at beer gardens with their tops off. I'm like, put a top on, have some decorum.
I wear just like a very light.
Aye, it's
Coat.
not that warm.
Aye.
Put a fucking t-shirt on.
Get your clothes on.
Get your clothes on. It just makes me really angry.
I can see that.
And they'll be the type of guys online slagging off women's fucking bodies and looks and stuff. I'm telling you.
100%.
I'd like to do a survey.
100p.
That's what annoys me about it, I think.
Yeah. Aye. Aye.
But we have spoke about this before as well.
Who do you think you are? We have.
Who do you
but
think you
that's
are?
fine. What were you doing at the forge?
Got my eyebrows done.
Aye.
Because Kim Blythe, I always want to call her Kimbo.
Kimberly.
She had a thing on her, like things that she's scared to do, and one of them was getting her eyebrows done in a shopping centre.
Public place, aye.
No, a shopping centre.
That's where she went to get her
I
eyebrows
know,
done.
I
Aye.
know. I love it. It's pure relaxing.
I love it.
It's
What
relaxing
do
because
they do? Tint and wax?
I'm thread and all. Same old shites everywhere. But 'cause it's in a shopping centre, you lie back and you don't even really have to talk to them either.
Yeah.
It's not like you're in a wee room with just the two of yous, and that feels a bit claustrophobic. You're in a shopping centre and you can hear all the shopping centre run about you, and it's pure
I
nice.
don't mind that either, aye.
It's nice.
I think she just means more the people looking at you, but I also don't care. Your eyes are shut. So
Couldn't give a fuck.
what are they going to think?
I just don't care about that anymore.
Me neither. That's great, actually.
Aye.
It's fucking great.
Aye. I'm quite good at, like, even if I do care, just putting it to one side.
Just been like, right,
Aye.
caring about it another day,
Aye.
and then never caring about it again.
Yeah. Oh, I've got to tell you about this book, actually. I keep meaning to tell you about it.
Rental person.
Rental person who does nothing.
Have you finished it?
Aye, you can have a Lenia if you like. I don't know what that is.
What's
stuck
the
to it.
gist?
It's like sticky sticker. Do you want me to read it out to you?
Yeah.
It's a Japanese guy, right? Shoji Morimoto. provides a fascinating service to the lonely and socially anxious. After an old boss told him that he makes no difference whether he showed up to work or not, he wondered if a person who does nothing can still have a place in the world. With a tweet, his rental person service was born. So he's got like a Twitter and people just ask him to just rent him out. It doesn't take any money or anything. He just takes travel and like if they want to buy him
Rent
food
them
and
out
that.
for what?
Whatever they want. Some of it's like mental. Right, hold on. I'll try and find a mental one.
Wait, so
some of it's like normal, like, oh, I want to do work, but I want somebody there to make sure that I
who's
do my
holding
work.
me
And he'll
accountable,
just
right.
sit there. The rules are that he doesn't have to do anything, but it doesn't have to do anything. Right, let me try and find a good one.
That's a great job.
It's not a job, but because he doesn't really get paid for it, but he said that he's just...
That's
It's funny part, right?
I
'Cause
hate that.
I was reading it and he used to be like a freelance writer who would do anything like copywriting or articles and stuff like that. And then he was just like, but then I just didn't want to do it. It's like just, and I was like, that's exactly how I feel.
Do you know what?
Showed you.
I didn't win the Euro Millions last night.
You didn't win it? What? You had plans to win it?
I was planning on winning the Euro
She
Millions
was
last
planning
night.
on winning it.
I never buy tickets, and last night I bought 4. I said, look, I'm planning on winning this tonight. And it didn't go to plan. I'm fucking raging. Like, I had planned it. And it never worked out. So I bought 5 lottery tickets for the night.
Stop it, Amanda.
I'll let Ethan pick numbers.
Be as well going for something more. What about the postcode lottery?
What about it?
Is that no merry a chance of winning?
I don't know. I actually don't have a fucking Scooby.
Right, Amanda, let me try and find a good one. You can talk to them about the lottery or something.
Right, let me tell you, actually, this is so boring, but yesterday I got up, right, I hadn't been to the gym and since before I got that flu. I know. And I went back to the gym. First thing in the morning, 9 o'clock, went to the gym, came out, went home, had a shower, got changed, went to Rook and Glen Park, went a big walk, had a coffee, went home, picked Ethan up for school, went another big walk around Bellahouston Park. 17,000 steps I done. 12.5 kilometres. And I know this is boring, but do you know what? It's my life. Wednesday is today. Monday, what was the day on Monday? What's wrong with me? Oh, we did Material Girl. Right, what?
This is one mental one. So he's got a Twitter account and people just tweet him to rent him out, right? So this is one of the tweets that somebody sent him. I'd like you to think of me sometime tomorrow or the next day. Just say to yourself, is she okay? Or something like that. Think of it as a support for a newly employed graduate who's had their day off cancelled. There's no very strong reason for this request. I was feeling tired and it just kind of came into my head. So he had to just like sit and think about it the next day.
Did he? But he's not getting paid for this.
No, but there's other things where people like
Very specific.
take him. That's another weird one. I've dropped a bit of washing and its hanger from my flat into the flat below. When I first moved into this building, I got a lot of complaints via the managing agent about children running about, and the neighbour often came up to complain in person. I addressed the situation and I haven't had a complaint for 6 months. Even so, I'm nervous about going to get the washing and wondered if you would come with me.
That's great. And did he?
I went well. Aye. And then other people just take him for things, food to eat, but then there's like people that tell them their deepest, darkest secrets as well.
Oh.
I mean, it's quite repetitive, but it's just mental. And I just liked his attitude.
I feel like I don't need to read it now, but
It's good. If anybody wants to read this, I'll give it.
I'm reading a book the new called Mother Thing.
What's that about? A horror or
So
something?
far, it's a couple. The guy, it's for the woman's point of view. The guy's Moz just died.
Mm-hmm.
She's stolen a ring for the Moz finger, buried it in the garden for some reason, and they've went out to dinner. But that guy's saying he had a big cut on his horn, and he was acting pure suspicious in the basement, and he was saying to her, "Don't go down there."
Mm.
And then he's basically said at dinner that his Moz came back. His Moz back. For the deed. It's quite
For
funny.
the deed.
For the deed. It's quite funny or something, I don't know. It's weird, but I'm kind of enjoying it. It's not a very long book, so I think I'll finish it soon. I mean, really what I should be doing is relearning my show. I'm doing this weekend.
Aye.
And I've no. So what?
Just these people are mental. Sorry.
Right,
Today I left my 10th job and I feel very negative. Like I'll never be able to work again. I thought it might help to mark this occasion and go for a hamburger at the place I first worked. Would you come with me?
But it's so are they buying his hamburger? But
Aye, they'll buy him a hamburger and give him travel.
like, what would you rent him for?
And he doesn't give advice, he just listens. That's what I was just going to ask you. What would you rent him for?
Don't know. I'm trying to think. Just to come on stage with me at gigs that I'm scared about.
Right, and just sit there?
Just
Or like sit off stage?
Aye, like maybe sit in the front row, somebody to look at.
If he would do that?
Or maybe if I'm feeling crazy, just come on, hold my horn, and I never address who he is or what he's there for.
Does things like that all the time?
I thought that would be good.
No questions asked.
That would be funny.
Aye.
You'd be like, who's this emotional support? Japanese guy? What? Who is this guy? And then I never address it, and people are like, is that? People are talking about it, they're like, what's that? Did that actually happen? You know?
Mm-hmm. I've got a great girlfriend, but I can't really talk about her to my other friends, so I wondered if I could just talk to you about her. I'd really like it if you could say things like, she sounds nice from time to time while you're listening.
Why can they not talk about it to their friends though?
I don't know, maybe like they're having an affair, or maybe like they're in the closet or something.
Maybe it's his friend's girlfriend.
Just mental.
Oh, they're in the closet? Oh, aye, 'cause I guess...
Aye, something like that. Or like they're a different religion, they're not allowed together, something like that. I'd love to do this, but he's just talking about how he's got zero personality, and it really suits him because he doesn't have to like actually...
Aye, like make an effort. Anything. That sounds so good.
I know, and nobody wants you to make them laugh. It's kind of like this podcast. Nobody...
Zero personality.
Nobody...
Zero expectations.
Because like... people expect you to be like funny all the time if you're a comedian, and you're like,
I know, man.
No.
The one thing I hate the most is people going, "Oh, yeah, tell me a joke."
Aye, taxi drivers.
Tell me a joke.
Tell us a joke, yeah.
No, give me a tenner and I'll think about it.
Actually, we should start doing that because I'm a bit strapped for cash.
Same. Give me 20 quid. I'll do you a tight 2 minutes.
Aye.
I'll do you I'll do my first 5.
I was going to do a joke about this actually, about how in a barter economy, like whenever it collapses, obviously, which is going to happen, we've got no skills. We'll just need to like tell you a joke.
Funny,
give me some eggs.
Anecdotes. A barter economy? Oh no.
We've got nothing to barter apart from our humour.
I've got my arse.
And that's sparse actually. Aye. I was thinking about that today as well, actually, while I was like lying to get my brows done, just thinking, because I used to be a beauty therapist, and I was like, why did I not just do this? Why did I not just do this as a job?
Why am I no the one holding the thread right now?
Aye, and then I was thinking, it's just so humiliating being a comedian. Like, you're just getting up and pure wanting people to like your personality, and it would be less worse to be a hooker, like, because it would be less worse. Can't even talk. It
would be less worse, better.
Do you know what I mean? Like, people think it's degrading to sell your body, but it's actually more degrading to sell your personality.
To sell your jokes.
To take something
sell
as
your
precious
humour.
as your humour.
Your
Something
soul. It's your soul.
It is your soul.
It's an essence of your soul.
So anyway, go to Amanda's show.
Anyway, tickets are £12.
She's got a low price for her soul.
Fuck.
Bargain basement soul prices.
Somebody shared it on their story saying that is a bargain. I was like,
£12?
is it? I don't think that's a lot of money.
I feel like that's perfectly acceptable. We're living in a Taylor Swift world where tickets are like $3,000 and all
It
that.
is acceptable, I think. It is acceptable for a show that's kind of alright.
Stop it. It's a really good show. She got 4 stars for it.
Aye.
And it's about OCD, but it's funny. It's not depressing at all.
Aye. It's also about other things.
It's mainly about that, but in it, what
The
else
main
is it about?
takeaway is about exposure therapy. It's about my bumhole.
It's great.
It's about
It's about all different things.
different things. It's about the phonetic alphabet. It's, do you know what? I just talk a lot of shite.
I know, but now your show has to be something. Oh my god, did I tell you that that lassie isn't going to do my PR? She didn't listen last week.
Hey bitch, you can take your money and ram it, because I heard you talking about me in a cafe in London.
Me and my pal were in a cafe in London. It wasn't even a cafe, it was an outdoor area. And we were sitting slagging off PRs. And the lassie who was going to do my PR was sitting right next to us and we didn't know.
And so what?
Her quota's full. That's what she said.
Oh, our quota's full.
Right.
Let me
By
get
the
a
way,
quota.
can I just say, in case this gets back to her, everybody that I've spoke to says that she's really good and she's a really nice person.
You fucked
But
it.
we were generally slagging off PR as a whole, and I'm sorry, that is probably quite hurtful for her.
That's her life's work.
But if somebody was fucking sitting slagging off comedy, I would join in.
Aye, but
I'd be like, aye. You're right.
I'd be like, aye. Sorry, I keep catching, my eye keeps, I keep catching, is that a fucking owl rubber that I'm looking at here?
It is, aye.
Aye,
It's a pen.
that's a pen. That's creeping me out.
Just talking about owls. Maybe it's subconscious. I put it there so you would speak about owls again.
Aye, I was like
Darren Brown.
I want to talk about owls.
I actually didn't know. That must be one of the Waynes that were in here messing with my equipment.
It's a belter, it's got 10 colours or something. I got a cracking pen, didn't I, Susan? This is so sad, but I got a pen and it rubs out.
Well, that is pretty.
And it feels nice, and it was only £2.
Was it only £2?
Aye. I'm going to buy like much more. I got it for Paper Tiger, which isn't a cheap shop.
I know that is quite reasonable for
So
a pen.
I picked up the pen and it was like £2, I was like,
It's a pen that rubs out.
and it's got purple ink, it's beautiful, and it's got a wee bun, it's got ears, and it says, "Don't worry, be hoppy." Which normally I wouldn't
That
go.
makes me not like it.
I know, right, but I didn't notice that before I bought it. I only noticed it after, and by then I was already in love with it. So I was like, "That's
That actually
also
is
cute."
not that bad. Do you know what it really annoys me? But when products try and take on human qualities and talk to you like innocent smoothies,
Right?
they're like, "I'm this," and you're pure. Shut up.
Shut
Innocent
the
smoothie.
fuck up.
In fact, would the innocent smoothies say on it? It's
I'm
not just
this. I'm made of 18 apples, 4 oranges,
aye, and it tries to act like it's human,
3 pears, and
and it's not innocent. Actually, innocent.
the blood of Palestinian children.
Aye, actually, I think it's on the boycott list.
It is on the boycott list.
Innocent. See, if something says it's innocent, it's probably evil.
Evil smoothies.
I was thinking about this as well, like, because it is like my joke about the wonderful chicken. If something says it's wonderful, it's not going to be wonderful.
It's going to be
I was thinking about
at best
I was
average.
thinking that about the Israeli army as well, because they call themselves the most moral army in the world. I'm like,
calls
that
themselves
just
that? That's sus. The most moral army in the world.
Aye, that's what their slogan is.
No, it can't be.
No, it is.
They are actually insane. Yous are insane.
They are insane, but Amanda, they are.
Did you watch that Louis Theroux documentary?
Couldn't watch it. Already know what's happening. Sorry, I'm informed, and I can't watch these people because it makes me. I think it really ages me, and it takes years of my life.
Aye, you're just like the day I was walking about and I was like, oh, I just all of a sudden had like a pure pang. I was like, I feel really anxious about something. I was like, why is it? Why is it? And then Stephen was like, maybe it's just
The world.
the world. I was like, aye.
Do
Well,
you know
it
what
is,
it is,
aye.
Amanda?
I nearly experienced joy for a minute.
Then you remembered.
My body was like, no, absolutely not.
Aye, I'll tell you what. There's a name for this weird feeling that you get, and it's called hypernormalisation. Have you heard of it?
Oh.
And it's like when society's collapsing, but everybody's just going on as if things are normal.
I don't know why. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that?
What else you got to do? Scream down the street? It happened in Russia. There's a whole documentary about it. I actually went to watch it the other night, but I was too depressed, so I couldn't physically watch it.
So they are screaming in the street in Russia?
No, everybody's going on. They all knew that the Soviet Union was collapsing, but everybody's carrying on as normal. And all the politicians know that it's collapsing, and all society knows it's collapsing, but we just keep on going, and it's like we're all in like a theatre piece.
It's no funny, right? But you just describe it's like a fringe show. This is one big fringe show.
Aye.
And we're all involved.
Aye. And it's depressing. Hold on. Aye, the fucking sold innocent smoothie.
Aye.
Sold yourself a Coca-Cola. I'm still trying to look for what it says on it. I'll type in innocent smoothie obnoxious marketing.
This movie fucking insanely
Obnoxious label, somebody else is already.
obnoxious label.
The label on my innocent smoothie bottle is quite entertaining. No, it's not. Read it. No, that's not what I'm talking about. This is different. Sorry, this is a terrible. The two of us are sitting on our phones. The two of us are sitting on our phones.
I know, but look, is a British-based company. The drinks company Innocent has had an advert banned by the Advertising Standards Authority after environmentalists reported it for claiming that drinking smoothies is good for the environment. Innocent, you're making things up.
I know, and it's like that guy that says that he's a feminist. That's what Innocent Smoothie is. Right, empty that declares their good traits is got a fucking question mark above their head.
Aye. Like, oh, I'm no a fascist.
Aye.
It's like my mom was up the other day and she actually said, I'm no racist.
Aye, like that.
And I was like,
but it's worse. It's actually different for that. It's more like people who pure wear the virtues on their sleeve.
it's either very judgmental of other people's life choices.
No, I just think they're secretly evil.
Who?
Somebody like Russell Brand.
Alright, obviously
Do you know
he's
what
a
I mean?
big freak.
But like for a good while, everybody thought he was a good guy.
Aye. Obviously that's...
But I don't think some people are. So it's just the way that you do it. Like, you can be a good person, but it's the way that you do it that indicates whether you're secretly evil. So somebody like Jeremy Corbyn is, I think, a good person.
Yeah.
Because there's a certain self-awareness and style to what he does.
I love Jeremy Corbyn, especially that video of him high-fiving that woman on the tits.
I love him and all.
I can't tell you how many times I've watched that.
Aye.
It's so innocent. It's so
Aye.
it's so
No, like innocent
oh God,
smoothie.
it's so funny. It's so fucking, imagine you feel pain for him.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, no way, man.
I know, man. That could be in my show.
His wee face, I know. It's just that would keep you up at night. Aye,
I know.
That
Jeremy,
would.
don't stay up at night
Jeremy,
thinking about that.
forget about
Everybody
it. We love.
knows it was a wee
We
accident.
love it. Actually, we love you all the more for it.
Aye.
Whereas, I don't know if I saw.
Sorry, I'm just. What were you going to say there?
I don't know what.
I'm just thinking about that. I just remembered about that ASMR thing I sent you.
That was good.
Because I was thinking about my show there. My show's called How Do You Sleep at Night. I totally regret calling it that, but it's done now.
It's done.
It's in the brochure. Can I change it? And I've been looking at weird ASMR. And there's an ASMR out there where it's Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil breaks up with you in a forest and it escalates. And I think I was actually losing my mind at this point.
Susan can't sleep with it, innit?
I sent Amanda a video of me watching it and laughing. But I had been myself for like 3 days.
The laughing was like insane.
I was in London and I had been alone for about 3 days with 2 cats. So I think I was going a bit mental. And I was like,
It is funny. But it's not that funny. Like, I was laughing at you laughing.
I was greeting for ages. But then weirdly when I went
love it.
back to laugh at it,
You were over it. You were
it was
like,
away.
oh, I hate that.
I hate that.
I hate that. That's terrible.
I hate that as well.
When you find something so funny and then...
Don't go back. Don't look back in laughter.
Well, see, I was doing this the other day. Was I talking about this last week? I don't think I was. About the time we went on a paintball trip. Was I? Was I?
Probably.
I'm
It's fine.
honestly obsessed.
Do you know what? Actually, I listen to a lot of podcasts and every cunt repeats themselves all the time, so go ahead. And podcasts that I love, by the way.
I went on a school paintball trip, right? When we were seniors in school. I must have told you about this because I put it on my Instagram story. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
You might have heard me say this, right?
It sounds familiar, but I can't
we
remember.
were filming Paul's film the other week. A couple of the lassies were talking about going quad biking
Mm-hmm.
for their birthday, right? And Alana was saying she was in a bad quad. She was in like a quad biking accident when she was younger. She fell off a quad bike and it landed on her and all that, right? And then I just remembered going on a paintballing trip when I was in like 5th or 6th year. 5th year, it must have been 5th year. And I also burped. And during the this will never no be funny to me. During the safety talk, right?
Aye, I do remember.
We've all got our guns and all that, right? And we're just like holding them, and the guy's I don't know what he's saying. He's talking about don't shoot people in the face or the head or whatever. And during the safety talk, it's all quiet. We're all just listening to this guy, and there was this lassie in the year above me. And she was a wee soul, like she used to read the prayer out on the tannoy every morning and stuff, right? She was lovely, right? But she shot herself in the she shot herself in the foot, like pure close, like pure point blank range. I don't know what, like the gun's like hovering above her foot. And she's accidentally pulled the trigger, and it shot herself really. And I got shot in the foot at the thing from miles away, and it was fucking sore, right? So this must have been honestly agony.
I can feel it.
And she went, so it's pure silent, and then we just hear like, ah! Right? She pure screams, and we all turn around and realise that she shot herself in the foot. And she's obviously mortified. Her face is bright red, and her eyes are like, it's obviously swollen. It looks like she's going great, and the guy's like, "Are you alright?" And she's like, "Mm-hmm." And they just carried on with the safety demonstration as if somebody hadn't just shot a hole in their foot, and it was just like the funniest thing.
Is paintballing really sore? I've never been paintballing.
Aye, it's sore. We can do that if you want, but it fucking hurts.
I'm for the Biker Grove generation, so I think that put me off.
Yeah.
Mind when I get shot in the eyes and blinded.
You got a big helmet on. You've got a big helmet on.
He took his fucking specs off.
Well,
mid paintball expedition.
Well,
I can't see, man.
I got shot. Oh man, she shot herself in the foot, and it was the funniest thing ever. And I even just that way I hadn't thought about it for years.
Aye.
And when it came up the other week, I was trying to tell the story, and I couldn't stop laughing.
I know. I actually think I watched it, but I think I missed the start of it, and I thought it was like a gun, like a real gun.
Oh, it was a paintball, and then I
There's-
said to my pals, I texted Emma and Jenna, being like, "Do you remember this?" And they were pure, "No." I was pure, "What do you mean, no, man? It was literally the funniest thing that's ever happened."
That's right. I remember this story.
I was just pure, please. And then
Somebody's died.
what?
Somebody died of paintballing.
Right.
Can't
Died how?
shot him in the neck.
In the neck?
What a way to go. That's a comedy death.
See, I've got quite a small neck, so I don't think bullets are getting in. I've got quite a low neck. My ears are kind of on my neck, look. They're kind of lower than your head on my neck.
I've never really. I wouldn't say you've got a particularly. I'd say you got a normal size neck. Have I got a?
I think you've got
Normal neck?
I think it's in proportion.
Is
Aye,
it?
your body.
Never really thought about it before.
What about your lobes? Are they attached?
No, yours
Aye.
criminal ears.
What do you mean?
That's what they are.
Criminal ears?
Aye. I heard this actually on another podcast. I think it was Joanne McNally's podcast. Somebody says she had criminal ears. That's what it is. Like criminal
Well, that's no right.
ears theory. Oh, it's probably some racist theory.
Criminal ears.
Classist, racist.
Aye. Perfect.
Criminals and their ears. Fuck off, man. Police were using ear prints to track down criminals.
Ear prints. Who's leaving ear prints at the crime scene? What sort of crime are you doing? What sort of crime?
Wait a minute.
Have you watched any of the new Black Mirror?
No, because I don't watch Black Mirror. We've
Alright.
had this conversation. What happened in it? But
Well, I've watched 3 episodes, and
quick
I've enjoyed them.
synopsis.
The first one, it was good. It was that guy. Shit, what's his name? Do you know what? Forget Black Mirror. I finished Breaking Bad last night.
Nobody cares. We want to know what Black Mirror was about.
It was
Did you like Breaking Bad though? The ending.
I
I
mean,
remember it being very, very dramatic.
it's really, really. Like, I was like, I can't wait to watch Walter die. Last week, I hated Walter. You know,
Aye.
once. Spoiler alert if you've not seen it. Then you know what? You're 15
No,
years late.
exactly.
Fuck you.
There's a
Um,
expiration date on spoiler alert.
when Hank dies,
Mhm.
you're just like, oh, I feel sick and I hate you. And then I was like, can't wait to watch him die. But then he gets revenge. He goes back. You know how
Mhm.
it's the sickest thing.
Hank,
Hank,
the
his
one that was in
brother-in-law.
the. Does he go bad? I can't remember.
No, Hank's good. Then he figures out it's Walt at the end.
And he kills him.
No, he doesn't kill him. It's
Do you know
that
what? I shouldn't really be
Jack-
finding this out because it's been that long since I've seen it that I forgot.
I forgot a lot of it. I forgot about these bad guys at the end. You know, Jesse Plemons. He's like Kirsten Dunst's husband. He's a good actor, but he's a pure bastard in Breaking Bad. He's the one who shoots the wee boy on the motorbike.
Can't remember.
Right, so he's horrible. Him and all his mad uncles take out like the meth, making the meth. Walt puts a hit out on Jesse, calls it
Mm.
off because Jesse's with Hank and Gomi. The guys turn up anyway.
Kill Hank.
Kill Hank, kill Gomi. Take Jesse captive, treat him like a slave. He sleeps in like a wee pit. They shoot Andrea, that lassie that he loves, who's got the wee boy Brock.
I can't remember any of this.
It's fucking. I was like, I forgot about this. I think I'd blocked it out because it's so horrible and bleak.
There's something about watching something rapidly that it doesn't quite get stored in your memory.
Aye. And then he's been kept there as a slave, being made to cook meth.
Right.
Walter hears that his meth's still being made, and he's like, hold on a minute, they've still got Jesse.
Mm.
He goes back. He goes to them saying, "Oh, I'm trying to." So he's been staying in a wee cabin in fucking New Hampshire or something, pure miles and miles away in the snow. He goes back to New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Gets the ricin out the socket in the wall. You won't remember that. Poisons that Lydia woman.
Right.
Right? You don't remember any of this?
No.
He builds this mad machine gun thing.
Is it just like quite like as if?
No, for Breaking Bad, I think it's quite believable.
Aye.
He's just built, because he can build bombs on it. He just builds this thing that a machine gun goes off when he presses the car. So
Do you know what annoyed me about Breaking Bad?
What?
Now that you finished it, all the montages. There's too many montages.
The openings, the kind of cold openings.
Like Hollyoaks.
So like Hollyoaks, by the way. If you've seen Hollyoaks, you don't even need to watch Breaking Bad. It's pretty much the same thing.
Is Hollyoaks still on?
I don't know. I think so.
No.
I don't think there's that many montages. I think you're remembering like 2 or 3.
No, there was fucking hundreds of them making meth all the time. Right, we get it. You're making meth.
You're making meth, well done. But he goes back to these bad guys, and he looks like he's attacking Jesse, but he's just getting them to the grunt, and then he sets that hang off, and they all get shot to death. Apart from Todd, who's Jesse Plemons. Jesse strangles him to death, and it's brilliant because he's the one who shot Andrea.
How does Walt die again?
He's been shot. He gets shot in that.
So does Walt come good in the end then?
I wouldn't say he comes good, but he goes back. He makes sure the money goes to his Waynes.
Right.
He gives Skylar the location of Hank's body.
Okay.
He gets revenge on all the cunts that are. I'd say he redeems himself quite a bit.
See, this is a bit too neat for me.
No, it was a great ending.
Was it?
I think it's a great, and then he dies. Anyway,
I like
and you're
quite
like,
an
right.
ambiguous ending.
Well, Jesse gets away. You don't know what's, and he's absolutely fucked. But did you watch the film, the El Camino film? No. You should watch that because it's about what happens after Breaking Bad.
What is it like a?
It's literally follows Jesse for the minute he breaks out of that compound.
Didn't even know this existed.
Aye, it's on Netflix.
Is it good?
Mhm.
And there's Breaking Call.
Breaking Call Saul better.
Breaking Call Saul.
Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul.
Have you watched that?
So
No?
many spin-offs.
Have you watched Better Call Saul?
No.
It's so good.
I know.
Anyway, sorry. Black Mirror.
I'm body deep in maths. Maths.
Maths.
It's about the last episode.
Is anybody a good pair?
Oh, who cares about the ones that are good pairs? You only care about the ones that are nightmares together. And Jackie and Ryan
are nightmares.
She's fucking mental.
Is she?
Aye.
In what sense?
I can't even explain. But he's mental and all, but she's so mental that it makes him look actually sane. Aye.
Is
it's
it
funny.
British or Australian?
No, Australian. That's the only one I
Okay.
watch. It's the Australian one.
Right. Okay.
Australians are good on reality TV. I don't know what it is about them, but they're kind of halfway between American and British, so it's like this good mix.
I have confidence but self-awareness.
No self-awareness, no.
And ready culture.
Shame. Their nose ready culture is here.
Right. I need to fix my hair. Hold on. My bobble's pure on it.
And I don't know. I just find Australian reality TV to be the best.
Right, okay. I never really watched reality TV, but I should get a go.
I don't really anymore. I used to be a pure reality TV.
I loved Big Brother. I loved Love Island years ago.
I don't care about any of the shows anymore.
I would never watch that
Aye.
right now. I need escapism for reality.
Aye.
I don't care about other people's reality.
But Maths is a good one because it's fucking bananas.
Aye.
Oh, go and marry a stranger.
Would you ever do that?
What the fuck? Like, I wouldn't want to do it anyway, but can you imagine how, like, having to live with somebody you don't know and then talk on the couch to a bunch of experts about your sex life and all that.
I'd be like, fuck up.
I know.
Plus, I don't know, I just wouldn't want to... Do they all start shagging right away?
Some of them. Some of them do. Some of them don't. Usually the ones that shag straight away fizzle out quite quickly.
Aye. I kind of thought.
But this year, interestingly, two of the contestants, well, two of the couples had already dated each other.
I just got a pure massive pain in my tit.
What one?
The left one.
Oh no, that's your heart, innit?
That's it?
Well, your heart's on the left side, is it
It's
not?
not in my tit, is it? It was like right through my tit, my nipple.
Ah,
Sorry.
it's alright.
So sorry, what? Two couples had already dated?
They'd already matched on dating apps, and like one of them had been out on one date and then he ghosted her.
And then they got married?
Then they get married, aye.
No.
And then the other one was pure, hi Jeff. They'd like casually dated for like a few months.
That's horrible. That's imagine turning up and it was somebody you casually dated.
Well, Jeff and Ree, that's who they are. They're actually like the strongest couple.
That's so cute, actually.
Because they were like just shagging on the dating apps, but then when they get married, they took it. They didn't think it was going to go anywhere because they were like, we've already tried this out, like, and it never worked. So they two are like the strongest couple now. They didn't shag for ages, and then they just like built a friendship.
That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do, though. You need a friendship.
I've not got time for friendship.
You need to have a friendship.
I've not got time.
Anybody I've ever dated without being friends with first.
Takes long to get noticed. Takes long.
It doesn't take long.
Takes so long to get to know somebody's true character.
I know, but that's the best way to do it. Cause
Well, I've not got time anymore,
I've not got time.
so I'm not doing it.
I've not got time.
I don't want to waste the last years of my life.
The last years of my life, you're fucking 40. Relax.
But I'm not wasting this precious time
Getting
to know
people,
a guy.
Bulk.
What's there to get to know? I'm sorry. User shite. Anyway, we need to go.
We do.
Okay, so I need to go and write.
Has that been an hour?
Aye,
Oh my god. We said we were only going to do half an hour because we want to be in the sun.
I know. So let's wrap this up.
Sorry, guys.
I'm
Come to my
going to
show.
Amanda's show.
Come
Book
on.
tickets for a fringe. PR. I can't get PR because she hates me, and she's probably spread word around the PR world that I'm this terrible person that hates PR,
Devil
and they're all
bitch.
going to try and sabotage me.
Right.
So please come to my fringe so that I don't fail miserably. Go to Amanda's fringe, you know.
Yeah. And if you can't go to the fringe, we're doing a joint fringe preview actually on the 27th of July after my
Don't say that to people. No, come to the preview and come to the fringe.
because they will be slightly different.
Well, mine's will be. I don't
It'll
even know what mine's is about.
I
Don't
love
even know.
when people do that. It'll be
I was going to call my show Psst.
Psst. What? You remember that Vine years ago?
No.
It was so cute. I'll show you.
I was going to call it Psst because I thought it would be so funny to get people to say that.
Psst. Where are you going? We've got to psst.
Got to say Psst. It would be so annoying for them.
Psst. 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 I love it.
I know, it's too late.
Okay.
Right, okay. Bye.
Get a bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for nothing.
Thanks
Thanks, bye.
for everything.
Bye.
Bye.